vehicles, a lot of things to see. And speaking of historic vehicles, you can see in the left seat of that airplane is George Lancaster, and I work in our local museum.
Military top brass that the aircraft, the military put a lot of resources into the development of the military aircraft. See, that's another aircraft heavily involved in World War II. The invasion stripes, of course, indicating that this aircraft would have been used in a Normandy invasion overnight, the night before the invasion took place.
Ride his tricycle on only 2 wheels. He then graduated to BMX freestyle and airwalking and bicycles, and then to motorcycles. And at the age of 8, Kyle fell in love with DeLorean cars. As a sophomore in high school, he had bought a DeLorean and modified it into a real James Bond machine. It had a bigger engine so it could go faster. Come on, you're coming through 1,000 feet. It's time to get the airplane flying again. Come on, Kyle, get the airplane flying. There he goes, right there. He recovers precisely on runway heading. Whew. Quick, give me a Valium. Now at the right-hand side.
26. Leading up to the dual rate, pilots had to learn how to take off the B-25 in as little landing distance as possible. That's because more than 20 aircraft were taking off from the deck of the USS Hornet, and they did not have catapult capability, so the pilots had to learn how to take the aircraft off an aircraft carrier deck with minimal landing, or minimal takeoff distance, excuse me.
B-51, listen to this Packard-built Rolls-Royce engine.
Looks like a slow roll there to me, Hugh.
Oh, I love the sound!
That's the minimum radius turn Scott's performing. He really does that, and he's added to his act to really give you the entire sound spectrum of the aircraft going and coming.
Well, it's the ability to out-turn and outgun your opponent that often determines the victor in air-to-air combat. And that was one of the things that the B-51 had in its favor. With its laminar flow, we're going to get to see 5 of them in formation, takeoff and section takeoff. That's the 2 jacks leading off. Of a generator failure. The engine is equipped with a 2-speed supercharger that enables it to produce power necessary to take the airplane to heights up to 37,000. Back for their individual passes back across Airshow Center. Let's go live to the cockpit and listen to the big kahuna.
We're getting all the airplanes back together for you so you can see what they look like in one giant formation. Once we're done with our show today, we're going to come out of the flight line, have some hero cards for the kids, so bring them all out to the orange line up front. We'll sign some autographs for you. This is your 2010 world's largest airshow team.
Smoke on as the big formation starts to make its way back toward Airshow Center. That rejoin is one of the most difficult maneuvers that they do. All of these aircraft can be called underpowered for this type of formation work. Takes a lot of coordination, a lot of practice to be able to put this many airplanes in the same spot in the sky. Alpha pull as all 4 airplanes go into the vertical. Bravo and Charlie are pitching out for their individual landing approaches. As Alpha approaches the right-hand side of the... Ray Fowler taxiing out in the P-40. From the North Carolina Air National Guard based at Morris Field, the Charlotte Airport, it is the flying pickup truck for the United States Air Force today, the C-130 transport. Here you got the world's largest civilian formation team and the C-130s directly overhead.